So this is cold and this is freezing. Headed out to get some pizza. So everything's really lit up at night. Tons of street lights. Everything seems like very safe. Haven't seen anything sketchy, so. And I do remember reading something about Florence being like the safest city in Italy. Making my way over there. I'm liking the vibe so far. Alright, so I ended up calling and I did find the restaurant. It was not where my GPS took me, but it was really close. So this is the restaurant, Foico Matto. Looks a little fancy, but it's gonna be cool. This place is the real deal, very authentic. Everything's in Italian. They were pretty sure they didn't have a vegan pizza, but I asked somebody that spoke a little bit more English, and he was like, oh yeah, the marinara. Just garlic and tomato sauce. No egg, no butter in the dough, so cool, that's awesome. This place has really good reviews, so I'm stoked to be at an authentic Italian pizza place. Trying to decide on a wine here, but it's kind of hard to know what I'm looking at. The wine's really good. I just told him red wine and he just went and got it, so. Pizza looks amazing, but it's not cut in slices, so gotta figure that out. Some saucy bread with some basil on it and garlic. Oh yeah. Some pretty sweet Christmassy lights. Back in the room. Pizza was really good. Walked around the city for a while. There's a ton of Christmas lights up, and man, it just looked so beautiful. The city was amazing. I was definitely interested in trying to, you know, make some friends tonight and chat with some people and just kind of hang out, but just the restaurants and bars were not full. I think I'm gonna pack my stuff up and get ready to go to the hotel. I gotta be there before noon tomorrow and check out Here's 11, so I'm gonna get up early, meditate, go grab some breakfast, and head over to the other hotel. So that's my night. My hair is so crazy all the time from wearing a beanie. So this morning I got up really early because last couple times I've been out here in Europe, I just can't sleep. I went out to this market that I heard about, and I needed to throw all my files on my hard drive, so I was like, well, it's taking a really long time. I'm gonna go grab some breakfast at this market. Well, turned out to be like the coolest thing that I've seen in Florence, and I really wish I would have had my camera. Unfortunately, it was here throwing files over, but I want to share some of my experience. I grabbed some strawberries, currently tearing some of those up. I got this red berry. I have no idea what these are. They have little seeds in them and they're on a stem. The lady told me and I just couldn't understand what exactly she was saying with her accent and everything. I also bought some herbs and some really cool pasta. Yeah, looks really awesome. It's just some veggies and it's real colorful. I love that. Some beans, Italian herbs. Who knows if it'll be any better than the stuff I get in the States, but just looks really awesome. Oh, I also got some of these like microgreens. Yeah, they're not looking so good in this bag. I need to wash them. Probably just eat them. Oh, look, they do look beautiful, don't they? Oh yeah, they smell really good too. I got this bag of goji berries. Wow, this freaking giant bag of other dried berries. They were all the same price, so I mean, there's dried strawberries in there, mulberries, blackberries, raspberry, boysenberry. No, I'm just kidding. I believe these are the dried raspberries. Man, spent a little bit of cash on those, I'm not gonna lie. I took $100, 100 euros out of my account, and it was literally gone in less than an hour. So anyways, it was an awesome morning, and I actually have to get out of the Airbnb, head over to the hotel. I have some shipments of gear coming in. That's my responsibility to go meet up with them, grab a cab, and head over to the Hilton and get working.
2 hours later.
So I made it to the Hilton where I'll be staying at for the show. I was a little nervous because when I was in the taxi, cab driver didn't speak much English. I don't speak any Italian. So I asked him, I said, you know, the metropolitan area where the Hilton's at, is it a good area? And he goes, no. And I said, oh no, and he laughed. And I said, it's bad, and he's like, yeah. Oh man. Well, I'm really glad I stayed in the city center then, at least for the day. But I got here, and it's actually pretty nice. My view is pretty good. I mean, it's got these buildings and stuff, but if you look out, you can see the cityscape and the mountains in the background. I'm having an interesting meal. I got some fresh microgreens. I don't know if I would call them microgreens, but they just came in these little bunches. I just washed them. They were really dirty. They're an interesting flavor. I really don't know what to call it. I don't know if I love them actually, but I'm eating them. I really like to get like the full-on flavor of greens with nothing on them, just so I really taste them. Maybe it's kind of weird, but I like it. Just some like straight up plain black tea, and then I have all these dried berries, and there are no sugar added, the lady told me. And then I'm also finishing up my strawberries and these piccoli, I'm not sure, but they're really cool. They're this interesting little berry. They look poisonous, but they're sweet and delicious. Anyways, you don't always have a whole lot of options to eat clean, but I went to this market and there was just such cool stuff. I almost bought a bunch of other fruits, and I just didn't want to be weighed down with too much stuff. I thought what I bought was probably a little overkill anyways. I just got sacks of stuff, but I got so excited when I saw goji berries because I just never see them in the States, and if I do, they're ridiculously expensive. So anyways, I'm just eating some berries and some greens, and I'm drinking some straight black tea. I feel really good about it. I'm gonna have some energy. I'm excited to knock out this show and just do a really good job. I'm gonna be focusing a lot on just working really hard and doing my absolute best and just trying to stay on top of things. I'm gonna head into the ballroom and get working, hopefully get some things set up before the other technician comes out here, and hopefully impress him with what I've gotten done. I better get moving if I'm gonna do that. All right, see how the day goes. I just think that these berries are like the coolest thing. They're not very sweet. They're actually pretty bitter. I kind of like it. Like they'd go really good in a salad or something. All of the ingredients that I have right now would be a really good salad if I just had a bowl. I would not mean to grab so many of these things. Like this is a strawberry. Alright, the show build went great. The gentleman Derek that I'm working with is awesome. Really good guy. Yeah, we knocked out the whole show build, so we're show ready for tomorrow. We're just getting ready to go out to dinner. He's totally cool with going to a vegan restaurant. He said, oh, I'm down. My wife is pescatarian and she eats a lot of vegan meals, so awesome. So cool. I went and checked out the fitness center. It is not that cool. It's a pretty weak fitness center. There's weights, some dumbbells and things. No pull-up bars. But I really need to work on some legs, so it might just be some more like full body stuff. Do some squats with the dumbbells. That sounds like a good idea. And lunges. Do as many things as I can do leg-wise, and then finish off the workout with some upper body. Got to get some in because the last few days I have not been able to work out at all, so kind of a bummer there because I was gaining some pretty good muscle weight, and I'm not trying to lose that just because I'm on the road. I'm trying to maintain. I'm trying to prove to myself that it's possible for me to eat healthy, at least eat well, and to maintain my fitness while I'm on the road and working a lot. And even though there's going to be days where I'm not going to be able to do everything, I can still put in a serious effort and just stay on top of those things. So yeah, I'm gonna go out to dinner and then see what the call time is. Yeah, I'm excited to go get some food. I'm gonna go do some workouts after. That's the plan. All right, so we just went and grabbed some dinner. Thought we were going to a vegan restaurant, but it turned out to be not even really a vegetarian restaurant.
Not really,
completely,
no.
Yeah.
Unless buffalo mozzarella is
yeah,
officially vegan.
Yeah, I know. They even had a octopus tentacle on the menu, which was pretty interesting. So, and it was labeled as vegetarian. Yeah. But I guess you could just get an option for just about whatever you wanted. So I ended up getting a pasta that they made vegan for me, and it was really good. It was awesome. Got some chocolate cake that was vegan. So it was
orange.
Yeah, some like orange, freeze-dried orange slices. It was it's pretty awesome, but it's like ridiculously cold out, and just trying to find a taxi right now freezing.
Is the river here?
Oh yeah, this is the water. Yeah, man, I'll take you up. You can see the cityscape. It's over there. Florence is amazing. Beautiful city.
The best piece of advice I have for someone trying to succeed in the film industry or any creative space is if you're doing what everyone else is doing, you're doing it wrong.
One of the best to ever do it.
Alright, first show day down in Florence. Pretty good day. Everything went really smooth. Getting ready to head out. We're gonna do dinner. Gonna try to see a little bit of the city. I wanted to go hit the fitness center again today, but I think it'd be in my best interest to spend that time seeing Florence, Italy. Do you guys have Tokyo?
Tokyo.
Oh, yes, sir. I remember it being a little bit more in alcohol content, but it's 16.5. I believe when I had it in the States, it was 18.2. I'm pretty sure. All right, so just a funny little extra note. My buddy Derek here just noticed that it says vegan on the bottle. Ridiculous. So stoked to have found this. I've been looking in the States for years for this beer. So amazing. Just as good as I remember. You want to try this? Israel? Derek's trying to work the GPS. We're trying to find our dinner destination. You know, the walking GPS. Lots of food going on. Got some crazy pizza. This guy Ben over here, he's like, what's up? Derek's happy. He's got his mozzarella, tomato, basil. Super excited for some food. All right, second course. Got some pasta. This guy's got some sketty. Meatballs. Guess what? I'm on another plane. Florence, Italy was amazing. Had so much fun. Just really stoked on the whole trip. It was amazing. Super exhausted today. We ended up working a 13-hour day and then going to dinner for a couple hours. And then one of the guys said that he was a German guy, and he said that one of his favorite DJs of all time was going to be at this nightclub in Florence, and he was so stoked about it and he wanted to go. I was like, well, dude, I'll go with you, man. So my first flight out was at 6:40 a.m. So we stayed at that club till 3:30 in the morning. Went to my hotel room, packed my bags, and went to the airport. So I slept on the plane. The first flight, that was an hour and a half. Got tied up with a bunch of ticketing craziness before I hopped on that flight. And but yeah, I'm on the long flight, the middle flight. So this is gonna be my long one, where I'm gonna sleep most of the time and catch up a little bit.
You're doing it wrong.
One of the best to ever do it.